Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with day 10 for my December daily. And this page is going to be facing page 9. And page 9, if you watched it yesterday, it was aquas and teals. So what I decided to do on this side, and a lot of times it's funny because it's when I'm doing the recording, these ideas pop up. So yesterday when I was doing the recording, I was like, oh, navy would look really nice with that. So as soon as I turned off the recording, I went through the stuff and chose everything that was navy. And I did notice one thing. There is not a lot of navy stuff in everything that I pulled. So I'm going to be able to do this one layout. Maybe I'll be able to do a second one, but it's probably going to look quite similar to the one I just did because there's not that many pattern papers and things. And there wasn't enough to do the whole page in navy, and I was okay with that. I did navy and aqua, so that again, even more, it's going to match to the other side of the layout. So this page here, I pulled out a different configuration of the Becky Higgins page protectors. It has one 4x6 horizontal, and that'll be perfect for the sort of the title card, and there's 10 3x4 cards. So I thought that would work out really well just for a different kind of layout. I just have all the page protectors, so why not, change it up? And it doesn't take that much to prep for them. What I did was the night before, well, I still felt like doing something, but I didn't feel like doing another December daily. I took out some white cheapy cardstock, and it's cardstock that used to come in the albums you used to buy. There was a really flimsy white cardstock, and I kept it around. And I have a whole stack of it because I kept putting it in the same page protect, like in the same flappy thing. And so what I did was on that cardstock, I drew out a few different configurations of the page protectors so that when I'm ready to do those page protectors, that page is already done. So that's going to save me some time, later on. And then at the end of the year, I'm just going to put them all back in with that white paper so that next year I don't have to draw all these out again. And if I decide to do Project Life next year, then it'll be ready. I think if I do Project Life next year, I don't know if I'll do a weekly one or a monthly one. I have to say that doing this has really made it so that I'm like, oh, it's not as overwhelming as I thought. Not that I would want to do one for every day, because I think that would be way too much, because even regular, like scrapbooking regular pages, I haven't really done any in the last little bit, just a couple, because this is taking, quite a bit of time. And I can't remember if it was this layout or another one. I thought maybe of pulling out, some mixed media stuff and doing it on some of the little cards. And then I thought, nope, you got to do 31 days for 1 month. So you really need to keep this, as simple as you can. So I won't be doing any fancy schmancy stuff on my December daily. I'm just going to be basically using what I had decided to use in my container, unless I run out of stuff, which I can't see that I'm going to run out of stuff, because I did pull out enough 6x6 paper pad that I can cut some more cards out. I have to say, the cards are going down. Like, the stack of cards is really going down. And today I'm starting day 13. So I'm almost at that halfway mark. So that's awesome. By the end of the month, I should be over the halfway mark, so that when I start December, or when December starts, then, on December 1st, I can print the photos and then maybe work on whatever day that I'm at. So that'll be good. So at this point, I've cut down, all the cards down to 3x4, and the one under the day 10, and it looks a little bit shiny. It's because there was an acetate, and that was from the Stampin' Up, one of my Stampin' Up packages that I got this year, and it just says Merry Christmas, and I put it over top a 3x4 card that looks like snowflakes, so it's really cute. And then I'm going to put a badge on top of that. So it seems that like during the days here, at home, it's hard for me because I want to do that list. Okay, on December 1st, you need to take this picture, this picture, this picture. But it seems that while I'm here, I really, want to work on my December daily and that kind of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do, my son has a hockey game tonight, and we have to be there an hour ahead. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring just a notepad. I'm not going to do it in my Erin Condren planner because, I'm not going to be in a comfortable place. I'll probably, there's no tables there or anything while we wait, depending on which arena. And I think the one tonight, there's no tables. And so I'll just sit in the truck for that hour, and I'll just write out, I'll bring my album, and I'll sit there and figure out all, the days, the pictures that I need to take. And I mean, I can add or take away or move over, but at least it gives me a base. And then I can bring that list with me at work. And then when I'm sitting there and there's nothing, there's no calls coming in or whatever, then I can just take a minute and just write it in neat in my Erin Condren planner, because I really want to share. I've had quite a few people say that they're anxious or looking forward for me to share how I'm going to put all of this in my Erin Condren planner. So I did have a transparency, and I believe that came in the October afternoon kit last year, or maybe it was a Scraptastic. And it was a December daily kit, and it was a transparency, and it has all little circles with snowflakes in it. And we had only received, maybe it was a full sheet, maybe it was a half a sheet. And but I have a half a sheet left. So what I'm doing is I'm using it sparingly because I want it to last over my whole December daily. So I'm just basically cutting it into little strips, and I'm, putting it here and there on different layouts. Now, depending whether I have straight cards or rounded cards, if I have any rounded cards that I choose, then I'll round the corners on all of them. And this is a Becky Higgins corner rounder, and I have to say it doesn't work well. Now, I was looking at the Stampin' Up one, but I thought, you already have one, you don't need to get another one, because these are made especially so that they have the same angle, I guess, as the Project Life cards from Becky Higgins. So that's why I had gotten it, but it doesn't punch well. And it's not because there's more than one layer. It doesn't punch well on a single piece of pattern paper. So someone suggested, they said, get the Stampin' Up one. It really works well. So I have to place an order today. Actually, I'm going to be the hostess with the mostest this month. So I'm going to have some extra things to get. So I'm going to be getting the rest of the blendabilities, or almost the rest of them. And I'm going to be getting the corner rounder punch from Stampin' Up. So that little blue card at the bottom, there's a little snowflake, yeah, a speech bubble, and it says snow. And then there was a little word that said believe. So up to this point, I just have snow believe. And then with my thickers, my mini markets, I'm going to put snow believe it, I don't like winter. And that brings me to a question from a special person that is watching my videos. It is a mother-daughter team, and the mother, I believe's name is Claudine because her YouTube name is Crafty Claudine. And Carly had a question for me. And Carly's is Claudine's daughter. She's 9 years old and she's watching the video. So hi, Carly and Claudine. And yesterday I talked about how I don't like winter at all and how I'm always cold, and the only thing I like about it is hockey. So Carly wanted to ask me if I like hot chocolate too. She was a little worried that that's the only thing I liked about winter, and she must love hot chocolate. And she wanted to make sure that, maybe that I tried it because, hot chocolate is good. And yes, Carly, I love hot chocolate. I'll tell you a little secret. You know how I said that I love hockey? Well, before every hockey game, I go to Tim Hortons and I buy a large coffee, half hot chocolate with a shot of chocolate mint. Because I love hot chocolate, but I don't know if I would love a full cup. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it would be too chocolatey for me. So I put half hot chocolate, half coffee, and a shot of chocolate mint. And I love that. That is my thing that I love with hockey. I always get that, and it just keeps me warm while I watch hockey. So I want to thank you, Carly, for your question. And I was super excited that that you're watching my videos. And Carly, I have a question for you. Where you live, do you have winters? Like, do you have snow? And if you do, what is your favorite thing to do during winter? I'd like to know. So moving on to the layout. So now I took everything out that I could find that was navy or aqua, and I added to the layout, to the middle of the layout. And then once I find that I have enough, then I start moving it to different areas of the little cards, and I build little clusters. And basically I just take something that could be a grounding element, like basically that card that says winter, and then I say, that'd be a good place to build a little cluster. So then I added a flare that says snow, and then right now I'm adding an asterisk in aqua, and so that's one little cluster. Wow, so the page is already done. So I slowed down the video so that I could bring up each card and show you the cards. So this was a super fun layout to do. And as I'm showing you the card there, I realized that I didn't staple that little tab to the top. And then I'll bring up each card and show you a little close-up of each card that was done. And that wraps it up for day 10. And if you enjoy this December daily series, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up and letting YouTube know. And that's it. The page is done. So thanks for watching. Bye.